Hello everybody, it's Gary again. Today being Vlogmas Day 6, uh, I think my emphasis today is going to be on the decorations of the tree and the tree itself. I know that they don't represent anything biblical to do with Christ. However, you can use symbols of God to decorate with. I think it's highly appropriate. The star, I use the star because the star is what led the wise men to the stable where Jesus was born. Well, to the home where he lived. So they followed it for over 2 years. It appeared the day he was born. They followed it for 2 years until they went to the home where Christ was when he was two years old. It led the shepherds to where he lay in the manger. The angels lit up the sky like the twinkling lights of a tree. So, yes, the lights, the star, they can be a biblical thing. I know Christmas is somewhat secular, not necessarily biblical, but the main reason for Christmas, as I've said before, is Christ and his birth. The decorations, yes, we put Santa Claus on the tree. And that brings up another thing, Santa Claus. Everybody, oh, he's not real, he's not well. No, in a sense he's not. But it's based on a real live man, St. Nicholas. He would go out every year at this time of year, leave little gifts at doors for children. Every year. And that's where the Santa Claus comes from. Santa for Saint Nick. That's why we call him Saint Nick, as well as Santa Claus. And the Claus is Santa Claus. Nicholas Claus. In my opinion, I don't know if that's what it is, but to me it makes sense. I know St. Nicholas was real. The gifts. To me, now that I'm grown up, yes, as a kid, I loved receiving my gifts. But I still, in my heart, loved to see people get gifts. The way their eyes light up. The joy it brings to them to have that. And then as the children get older, to be able to give them that gift and let them know that that gift represents the gifts that were given to Jesus on his birthday at Christmas. And that's what we do this for. We give out the gifts as a representation of the gifts that Christ received. And I feel like it's highly important that we keep Christ as a part of this celebration. And it's getting farther and farther, and people think less and less about it, and it's become a commercial gimmick now that everybody gets into. Very few stores now, even probably most of their employees, don't even know what the season really means. That's what it means. I'm not a preacher. By any figment am I a preacher. But I love my Lord. And the Lord tells me to tell others of him. Make him known to everyone. And that's my goal, is to at least make him known so they can't say, I never knew him. Because if they say they never knew him, He's going to say he never knew them. And that is the worst thing in anyone's life that can happen, is for God to say, I don't know you. He created you, but then he doesn't know you, which means you're going to go to hell. You're never going to know what that kind of love feels like. That scares me, to know people are going to be that way. Maybe even somebody I know. And that, it hurts to know that there are people out there that may never, ever get to experience the love that God has. I know, I went back to my one from yesterday. But, again, like I said, the tree, the lights, the decorations, they do all fit into the story of Jesus. The star being the one that the wise men followed. The angels, they lit up the sky. The gifts the wise men brought. The decorations, no, not necessarily, they don't. But there are religious decorations out there, and you can institute that. And I feel like that Christ's birth story should be part of everyone's Christmas celebration, for everyone to know what it's all about. I know everyone's not going to do this. Everyone's not even going to like what I have to say. Most people don't even care, probably. But if I can touch one person's heart, just one person, then I've done what God asked me to do. I hope it touches more. And I hope that if I touch that one person, that one person will touch one person. Then that one person touches one person. And eventually, all these one persons become a great nation of God-fearing, God-loving people. Now, I love you. I wish you the merriest of Christmas. And if God is willing, I hope to see you again next Christmas. If not, then I'll be waiting in heaven to get to hear your story of how you were personally touched by God Himself. Good night. God bless.